Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Haley, otherwise known as Bookishlyhaley on Instagram and TikTok, although I'm not really using my TikTok anymore, but you can find me there. And this is my Booktube channel, so welcome. So I've been seeing this new Booktube Newbie Tag kind of floating around the universe, and I just wanted to, go through a couple questions with you guys because, I want you guys to get to know me a little bit. So the very first question is, why did you start this channel? So I started this channel because I actually have really big social anxiety. So my goal for this year was to push myself to do things outside of my comfort zone. This is outside my comfort zone, but I really want to, make book friends. I only have like a couple in real life, but we don't really talk that much about books. So I really want to make new book friends as well as, just have fun. What fun and unique things can you bring to Booktube? I'll be completely honest, I don't really know yet. Maybe my personality. My videos aren't going to be very flashy. There's not going to be a ton of music. It's really going to be just kind of chill videos, maybe some book hauls, book reviews. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Like I said, meeting new book friends, that's a plus. And just, learning a little bit more about myself and see how far my comfort zone can be pushed. Why do you love reading? So I love reading because of the escapism aspect. My life is not the greatest right now, but reading has always been there for me, and it's always been my little comfort bubble and comfort zone. And so that is why I love reading. I love escaping into a new world and just, I can't really say seeing a new world because I literally don't envision anything when I read, but I just love reading so much. It's my thing. It's always been my thing since I was like a little girl. It's always been mine. What book or series got you in the reading? I will be completely honest, I don't remember because it's been so long and my poor little memory cannot remember that far back. But I do know that I read a lot of the Magic Treehouse. I read a lot of that. I read a lot of Captain Underpants, which is top tier comics. And then I also really loved the American Girl doll collection series. I didn't own any, but at my school library they had the full collection. So I read a lot of those because I was a really big history buff. And that was kind of like quote-unquote history, so I loved reading those. What challenges do you think starting a new Booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? Honestly, just thinking of content, because I don't want to just give you the same types of videos every time, which more than likely might happen, but I don't really know yet. So we're kind of just playing around and having fun. But yeah, just creating content and literally just honestly sometimes just filming because I have a lot of good days, but I have more bad days. Thankfully, right now I'm having more good, which is why I'm able to film this video. And if you're seeing this, that means I also edited it and uploaded it, so you're welcome. But yeah, that's literally gonna be some of the hardest things about this channel is just creating the stuff. And because a lot of times when I read a book, once I usually close the page, I don't usually remember the books that much. I just remember the vibes is how I describe it. I remember if I love the series, and that's kind of just what I go off of. I did actually start writing notes for the books that I read, so that actually helps me kind of keep track of everything that I want to write for reviews and everything in that nature. So I guess that would actually be another challenge for this channel, is that my brain doesn't really work too well. But I'm going to be trying my best to create good book reviews for you guys as well. When did you start reading? So like I said earlier, I kind of always have been reading. When I was a little girl, I had a lot of like the Disney books from like Golden, I don't remember what it's called, but like Golden something. And so I had a lot of those books growing up as a kid. I don't really remember like an age. I just remember I've always kind of been reading. Had to have been at least like 5 or 6, probably like 6. Probably about that age. I was a youngin'. Where do you read? So I read a little bit of everywhere. I read in bed a lot. I have a chair in my bedroom that I read a lot into. In my car, at work, before work. I used to read during lunch. I don't anymore because now I socialize to people, which is a good thing. And then, yeah, that's my main thing. My main spot is my bed. That's my comfort zone. That's my comfort area. I just kind of snuggle up with my blanket, turn on my fan, and just kind of, I read on a Kindle, so I just kind of just stick it in my face and just read from there. What kind of books do you like to read? Glad you asked that. So the books that I read romance. All romance. Doesn't matter the tropes. Well, there's actually a couple tropes I won't read, but romance. Fantasy romance, small town romance, sports romance. You write romance, I will read it. But my main gist is small town romance. And I read a lot of indie authors, which is who I'm going to be mainly promoting on this channel, is a lot of indie authors that I personally enjoy. What does your book collection look like? My book collection is a hot mess. And let me just turn you guys a little bit. Those are my books. All in its glory. And it's a mess. But yeah, that is my book collection. That is a hot mess. That is actually an organized hot mess. So I have like my small town romances right there. Then I have some like dark romances, which you can't see because they're all black right there. And then I have my shelf for Nicholas Sparks. And then all of these over here are mainly like biographies and like personal development books. And then I have young adult, which is a lot of the ones like on my top shelf. But yeah, it used to be a lot more disorganized. I used to have everything actually alphabeticalized by author. That I don't have like that. I kind of have all my books grouped together. That way it's a little bit more pretty. It's as pretty as I can get it. Cause I mean, I love the color, like the bookcases that look very like it's beautiful and colorful and like organized, and I'm not that kind of person. As you can see in my background too, I'm a hot mess. But my book collection is slowly growing. I read a lot on my Kindle, so a lot of these books on my bookcase are actually book trophies. So they're books that I've read on my Kindle that I now have physical copies of, which I love. I'm obsessed with my book trophies. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my little intro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and decide to stick around. I would really appreciate it, and yeah, I look forward to making content for you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!